It's March, which means unless I punch someone, use the N-word in a children's rhyme, or term in Asian with a word that rhymes with antelope and get suspended from YouTube, it's time for OMSI! That didn't take 42 takes at all. Hallo, ich bin DevilboyScooby, you not. Willkommen der Omnibus Simulator 2, der Map Ahlheim 3.1. Or in English, welcome back to OMSI, or I should say OMSI 2. And I've completely forgot what I was supposed to say after that, to be honest. This is the problem with me not having any scripts. I'm driving a bus, funnily enough. It's a Mercedes-Benz 0530, I believe. We're driving the NE3, which, according to the front, says to Kulmersveld, but according to the timetable is to Valdoria-Strasse. Now, because I'm not completely masochistic, there is no face cam for this. The amount of time it took me to sync that up, and to be honest, my ugly mug just distracted from the terrible driving in the first place. Now the only reason I'm delaying tactics is because there's nobody here, but we may as well just get on with it, to be honest. All the engine and stuff has been set up, so let's off we go! Now if you follow me on the Twitter, as I drive through this car, yeah, you've probably got time to do that, then you will probably know, or you may have missed that comment, that I highly praised this map. Or at least I praised the route 153, which is my single favourite most route. That was probably not English, but then again this is a German game. Of either OMSI 1 or 2 that I've seen pretty much, because it has a bit of everything. City, non-city, rural, bridges, tunnels, ramps, bus station, bus lanes, all those weird traffic lights that nobody understands the meaning of, or at least I don't, the white line ones rather than the things. The only problem is I couldn't film it because it is about an hour long. But if, well, I mean, these are quarterly, so I don't know why I bothered stopping, there's nobody here. And so basically these announcements, I'm just talking to myself. But I suppose being quarterly, I could get away with making an hour long bus video, but it may put people off, to be honest. So let me know if anybody bothers commenting, then let me know how you feel. Unfortunately still no collisions on, but the newness is, I thought there was somebody hanging from the rafters then and hung themselves from suicide. I don't know why. It's night, and I'm not sure how many night routes I've done. If at all, to be honest. Not every map has them, although the good ones do. Yeah. Just a hint there, people making buses from an absolute nobody who doesn't really know what he's talking about, to be honest. Whoa! Some parts of this map are absolutely beautiful. I am going to try and obey, well, I was going to say speed limits, I'm not going to obey those. I'm a bit Clarkson-esque in that response. But, oh, he hates buses though, so... Oh, bridge. Don't fall over the bridge. Yeah, this is really not going very well. There are nobody on this bus. So this may be just about the first video I have where nobody gets on the fucking bus, because that's my luck. To be fair, it's still technically OMSI and it's still technically a route. We can just pretend that this is one of those routes that only old people get on, and because it's late night, old people aren't awake. Now for some reason, even though it is OMSI 2, the map hasn't scripted. I mean, I could easily just go and edit this, but it hasn't scripted the old and young people to be on the map. But to be fair, I would agree with the Shadow. The kids look like Macaulay Culkin rapists, and the old people are just sarcastic twats. Not all old people, I mean just on this game. Right, let's look left and right, because that's what drivers are supposed to do. They're all supposed to turn properly, but I don't have a tendency to be able to do that. Somebody wants to get on! Andy from Series 2 of The Apprentice. Wow, there's a joke that nobody on the planet will get. Next time we get to a reasonable area, I will. Oh, I'm just wondering. Whoa! 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 Fast forward the time a bit, unless I. Oh, here we go. We're turning left, apparently, so. Well, the good thing about being at night is A, the frame rate is a slight improvement, although not that much, and B, traffic don't have to worry about too much, even though I have collisions off. But it adds to the authenticity if you don't try to rear-end every single car you come across, because this is not Grand Theft Auto. Although that would be very strange. Well, I suppose you would, I suppose I wouldn't complain if hookers suddenly turned up on a bus. Oh, well, the light says red, but I say fuck it. Tag. See, my German is amazing. Not. Okay, I'm already a little worried because the NE3 is not showing on this. Oh, unless it means no, it's there. So the NE2 is supposed to turn, the NE3 doesn't. That is a very sharp turning. This is my new mascot, Theo the Prick. Oh, it's green. Right, let's try. Yeah, I keep thinking that's some twat's grey jacket, but it's not. It's just a seating cover. Seating cover. I can't see where I'm going. Oh, great. Well, here comes the tunnel. Do 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 do. Don't swear. I've run out of interesting things to say. Which happens often, but not normally this quickly. So I suppose I better just turn into one of those driving OMSI videos where nobody speaks. Although the problem with that is, most of those videos, the people can actually drive properly, so yeah. Either way, I have a problem. And we're back. I apologise. OMSI 2 crashed, and I had to wait for it to load, but it's okay because I checked my daily Mirage spot and found TM90 Substitute, which is almost on a par with Cresselia. Anyway, let's get on with... Oh shit, there are people here. Apparently crashing the game has caused my bus route to be more popular, or maybe it's that it took so long to load that I am now on time. hopefully this time it won't crash. Maybe I just have to take things at 2 miles an hour, in which case it will crash because I'm not driving that slowly. I am not a Segway. I also apologise if the first part of this video was slightly bad quality, but that's because it was. Cobbled road, wow, sudden road texture change. I'm now driving on a pavement or something. I've just noticed that all the directions are off, so this should be fun. I'm not willing to risk that yet. Luckily it's just been a straight line. Anybody want to get off yet? No, nobody wants to get off the bus of doom. Which I suppose is a good sign, unless they've all died. Which is also a plausible option. Oh, yay. One of these weird traffic lights. Don't know why they can't just be red, amber, green. Rag. Like others. Maybe it's Morse code. Or the operator ran out of colours, so just decided to use wingdings. Here we go. I have no idea which direction I'm turning in yet, so, right, we're carrying straight ahead. It's annoying because the traffic light was pointing to the left for go, and as we have already established, I am obeying the traffic laws apart from the running through cars and things, which, to be fair, it's night and there are very little cars. Although I was amazed that I was rushing across Victoria Saturday night at 1 in the morning and the streets were packed with cars. How drunk is London? And also, I think I'm going to turn
38 to Clapton Pond
into my new text alert, because I heard it 32 fucking times. It stopped for a while and then it reappeared like a mole or acne or an annoying ex-girlfriend or big brother.
Musiktheater.
It is quite helpful having the people walk towards the bus stop on the latest OMSI. Now, if in the unlikely event one of the two MR people out there are watching, for OMSI 3, if and when you do make it, I would love it if people only press the button near the end of the stop, because for example, Airbus or shuttle routes or really long gaps between stops. It's really irritating when somebody hits the button and it's like another 20 minutes before the next stop and they're just stood at the middle doors. If If he turns into me, I will be very disturbed because it's a metamorphizing car and Transformers is real. I thought for a minute that was just like a really tiny bus shelter, but it's not. We've got arrows in this one, so the creator of this traffic light has decided to create a happy medium between colours and wingdings. Webdings. Or splats. Shit, I shouldn't have put it in neutral. Oh well, I was trying to put it in reverse, but I forgot that this has a weird gear changing thing. The NL202, it took me half an hour to get started, and the engine is way too loud, so I'm not using that one. Instead, if you're watching Shadow, sorry, you have to cope with these really annoying for you blindy things, which, well, do what they say, they do blind the driver. I mean, you would assume that if you pulled that cord, they would close. Oh, I could pull the cord. Absolutely nothing happens. Oh well. One can only hope. Amazingly, I didn't crash into anybody with my hands off the keyboard then. I think somebody finally wants to get off. Bye! Thank you for riding with Theo the Bee. That's I think one of the dragons from Dragon's Den, Theo the Bee. All I heard was Ahlheim bus station in German. Now this bus station I do like. The only problem I have with it is the, well, layover bay, shall we call it. The temporary stop rather the foot than the ones for actual buses. And it's only really the one coming back this way, so you're not going to see that problem unless I drive another route in the opposite direction in another episode. If you have any map suggestions, leave them below if you're actually watching and know what this game is and you haven't just brain died and clicked on a random video, or I don't know, some post-coital urge was to watch bus simulator videos and you just clicked on the first search result, which, thank you YouTube if you've put it as the first search result. I'm gonna shut up now. Oh, hey, it's a Geordie car. It's a Volkswagen. Same thing. Welcome to the bus of night. I'm pretty sure there's going to be something better than that in the 80s, like Simple Minds or the Cold War. No, that's not. Jesus Christ, how many fucking 163 variations are there? Sorry, I just got completely distracted and in awe by the IBIS system. Whatever. Right, what time am I supposed to leave here? 1:31. It's now 1:27, so let's change it to 1:29:25. Alright, nobody else wants to get on, so let's enough. After we've closed the passenger door so that nobody just falls out. Although, depending on how rude they are, I might just want that to happen. Now they don't seem to have any turnaround signs, so I'm just going to go the long way round because I haven't done that before.
More like the stairs.
What are you fucking swearing for? It's called a bus station. Am I supposed to go this way? Oh, that should be fun. Let's see what goes that way. A dead end. Okay. This may have been a bad idea. I don't think I'm supposed to go this fast in a bus station, but who cares? I also probably missed my chance on the lights this pass, but who cares? You don't have to sit through them because I can cut to it. No, I don't have to cut to it because I arrived just in time. Yay! Strange diversion helped. Pass the time. Made it marginally more interesting than it was before. See, they're so polite when they get on, and then they just curse when they actually own it. Which people never... Well, they do it under the breath in this country. Well, occasionally, presumably, like terrorists, just like, I'm gonna blow this shit up. But we never actually say it out loud and audible to the driver, really. I don't get on a stagecoach and go, "Oh, you're driving shit!" Mainly because stagecoach never turns up, so I can't get on them to say that. In fact, I actually booked my megabus, which is run by Stagecoach, in the knowledge that it would be late, so that I would arrive in London at a time where I wouldn't have to procrastinate and do things, and I could just have lunch and then head straight to Dalston where I was going. Actually, it arrived on time and got there early, which nobody believes me on anywhere in the world. But really pissed me off because I had to sit around in McDonald's for 2 hours reading the London Evening Standard, which was full of a bunch of local shit that I didn't fucking care about. Thank you, Megabus, for being prompt. Jeremiah Strasser, this bus stop. That's probably the worst thing I have ever done on any of my videos in the history of ever. This one, so. See, on OMSI 1 you have to drive really slow. Well, unless you're me, you have to drive really slow because they might be hiding, but on this one they do actually just head towards it. Now, I have made the mistake of turning down there before, and I shouldn't do. I also should probably park before the line because that's what lines are for, but nah, what's up down? I got the green light. I got it. Driving up that hill, and you're driving up that mountain. Make a wish from a frog to turn into a prince, or something, dude, man started. Well, this started off so well. apart from the crashing, and he's not even moving to get on, is he? So, sorry, crotch shot time, non got, yeah, so I stopped for no reason, really. I could have carried on and not been sworn at. No, I didn't see you, Amber Light. Make a deal with them. Get him to swap phone numbers or something. Phones exist when that song was made? Yes, they did. University Mensa? Wow. Unless Mensa actually means something in German. Like smart school or something? I don't know. Right, now this is where I fall behind on time. Oh, shut up. The only question is, which stop? That one. Wait, I have absolutely no idea what that says, but it's this one. I wish it would actually say, like, A, B, or C. It's the one stop where it doesn't say, you know, come here, here, or here. It does in the fucking bus station, but this is... or Ahlheim bus station, because there are actually 2 bus stations I'm aware of. Oh look, more people wandering around because they don't know what walls are. Right, I'm driving off before the... Where am I going? Right, I'm going this way. Just driving off before the lights change. Shut up. Oh, out. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. There is a lane there, okay. Chase. Oh, he didn't want to get on. That same sprite's just a twat, he never wants to get on my bus. Oh. It said Hoverstrasse. It was like just a mid-air stop. Street floating in the air like the Discworld, or that other thing from the other thing with the floating thing. What's the one where the city is chained to the ground and then it floats away? Ah, Borderlands, that's the one. No, it's not chained, it's I don't know. Why Wherever I go, there's always one of those fucking shops. It's like the McDonald's of OMSI. No, because to be fair, there's a lot of McDonald's in this as well. It's like one person made a McDonald's building and now everyone's like, oh, McDonald's, we must have that in our map. Essentially. That seems to be the case with a lot of maps. I think even Keelstone has a McDonald's. Keelstone 1 definitely had a McDonald's. Also had a KFC. Although Keelstone Reloaded 1. I want to say 7 or 8, or just 2. Whatever stage it's at, Phyllis and Phyllis Film and all the others involved. It looks amazing, cannot wait to play it, and hurry the fuck up! Joking. Take your time, whatever. Right, so this is where it says on the top of my bus where I'm going to. Well, not on the top, because I don't think anybody would be able to read the top of it, but on the front of it. Apparently I do carry on slightly past it. What this does mean, it is coming to the end of the video, so I should get all my thanks out of the way before I arrive at the end, and that way I don't have to spend endless amounts of time speaking and saying earth cake. I've got no fucking clue where I'm going. I think I've gone the wrong way. I've definitely gone the wrong way because that is just a fucking tree in the middle of the road. Either that or it's the start of Jeepers, it's a creeper. Right, so we're supposed to go that way. Yeah, because the arrows really told me that. Well, just as I was about to say, it's over. I'm not Kenneth Wolfenstow, but it isn't. I went the wrong fucking way. Now, the only other problem is which direction. No, so it is that way because. No, I didn't mean to do that. That was way too early. Speed, glorious speed. No, that just sounds like I'm glorifying jugs. Jugs? Jugs. Check out this new Royal Dalton vase from JML. Amazingly, nobody actually swore at my, like, 0-point turn in the middle of a tree-infested road, but they did swear at me driving more than 5 miles an hour in the bus station. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, I did. Oh, I was right. Okay. Well, I missed a stop on the Ibis. I think the Ibis thinks I've missed a stop. Really rather frustrating. Well, this is the end of the route, no matter what the bus says. No matter what the Ibis says, because it thinks I've gone the wrong way, but I haven't. I've done everything right, except apparently trying to turn into... What the fuck? Why am I turning in here? Because it's a turn, Jake. Duh. This is what pavements were designed for, right? That's what lampposts were designed for. And gently rock and pull up to the end. Perfect. Well, there's nobody on the bus to swear. Well, as they say, buses always come in pairs. Well, actually, they say 3 come at once, but that metaphor doesn't compare to what I'm about to say. Crashes came twice. But to be honest, I'd run out of things to say. I did complete geographically the route. It's just somewhere down the line, the Ibis system thinks I've missed a stop, probably at the university. But to be honest, who gives a shit? This was OMSI. I'll see you in June. Until then, piss off.